I know a big part of your practice is small business, and we were talking earlier that the new tax laws are going to affect small businesses significantly. Could you tell us just a little bit about just the high points on what has changed for small businesses?
So for small business, there's a new deduction called a qualified business income deduction, which is up to 20% of the income from your small business. That's a pretty big deduction. So say somebody's made $100,000 on a Schedule C as a sole proprietor or as their share of a partnership or S Corp. They get to actually pay tax on only $80,000. So it's a qualified business income deduction. And that applies to you up into your single $157,500 or married filing jointly $315,000. So it goes all the way from low income all the way up to pretty high income. Mm-hmm. Now once you get to that $157,500 as a single filer or $315,000 as a married filing jointly filer, there's some limitations that may apply. If you hit that point though, that's deeper than what we're going to go into this show. You need to call your tax advisor and get some advice on what you need to do if you're at $150,000 and $300,000 from your taxable income from your small business. Or if you don't have a tax advisor, you can call me on Monday. I'll be happy to talk to you about it.
That's a significant change.
That is a significant change. Also, they've changed all the tax brackets for everybody. And again, if you're on a W-2 and making $50,000 to $100,000, there's not much you need to do. My tax software gave me a forecaster for my clients. About 90% of them, their taxes went down by anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000 on the forecast for the next year. So everybody pretty much benefits. There's a couple things you need to worry about. So if you are paying alimony, unfortunately that's no longer deductible by the person paying it and not income to the person who is receiving it. That's a significant change. A lot of people need to probably go talk to their divorce attorney about it, or if they're in the midst of it, they need to know that. If you pay somebody $25,000 in alimony, used to be you got to deduct that $25,000. Now you're going to pay tax on that $25,000, so it's actually costing you several $1,000s more when you're paying out that alimony.
But the person receiving it is not going to have to show that.
Now they don't claim it as income. So if that's the only income for an ex-spouse, they don't even really need to file a tax return anymore because they're not going to owe any taxes. It's a pretty significant shift.
It is, so you really need to look carefully at how much you're paying in alimony because there's a greater benefit to it today.
It may need, I'm not sure how judges are going to react to that, but it may need to be adjusted based on what the intention of the court was of how much somebody was going to be giving, but they'd have to pay tax on it. Mm-hmm. You know, now that person is getting a windfall, they're not paying tax on that income they receive.